Jeff shared a few things with me, and basically he told me that to make yourself unstoppable, you've got to learn a few disciplines. And I'm sure I can ask the question: who's learned stuff today that we'd never learned before? Okay, it's so important. Today has been enlightening for me too, learning all the different ways that the company are working hard to benefit us. But I went to see Jeff, and I almost remember this. Jeff sat me down, and I was struggling, and he said, "Ray, listen, you drew a little thing on a sheet of paper like that." He said, "I want you to use your imagination, and I want you to imagine that that is a seed." He says there's a few things that build businesses: wishes, dreams, goals, expectations, and a few things that bring down business and slow business, which is doubts, fear, prejudice, and suspicion. So he said, this is a seed of hope. This is a seed. Seeds are packed full of energy. That's why seeds are good for you when you eat them. They're packed full of energy because they need that energy to burst through the ground and start to grow. He says, I want you to imagine that seed. He says, everybody's got it in them. You've got it in you from when you're born. In fact, you've got it in you from 9 months prior to the point when you were born, when you were swimming up there to get fertilised. If that makes sense. And you were competing against all the other millions of little seeds. Swimming, some swimming backwards, some swimming the wrong way, and you got there and you got succeeded, and you had a little Christmas party or whatever. So everybody has got that seed, and they've got the will to succeed. But from birth, literally, you're told, you can't do that. Speak when you're spoken to. That'll never work. It'll never happen. Money doesn't grow on trees. And as you get older, you're told, speak when you're spoken to. And that little seed, in time, gets buried, and it doesn't stop as a child. It goes on during teenage years. And then when you start working, you get the same from the boss. No, you can't take a holiday. You can't take Friday off. Yeah, you've got to work Saturday. You can't go to the match. You can't go to the toilet 3 times a day. How long have you been standing talking at the water machine? Whatever. Network marketing is exactly the same. Can I ask a question? Who's ever, there's a few people involved in networking, who's ever had objections thrown at them from people? Can you just give me a few examples? Ruth?
I can't do it.
I can't do it, yeah? Anybody?
I haven't got the time.
I haven't got the time.
It's a pyramid scam.
It's a pyramid. Any others?
I haven't got enough money.
I haven't got enough money, yeah?
Yeah, my wife don't let me.
The wife won't let you.
My hamster's died.
So, that's like, you can't snap it still. So, I sat there with Jeff, and he said, can you see how that seed of enthusiasm and wishes and dreams and goals and expectations can be stifled? That's like piles of concrete on top of your enthusiasm. Does this make sense? He says, what you need to do is you need to develop some daily disciplines. Something that you can do on a daily basis. And once you can do that, it's like hitting this concrete. That's a sledgehammer, by the way. Hitting that concrete with a sledgehammer, and if you hit it hard enough, the crack forms, and that just gives a little bit of light for that little seed to get up and start to grow. But without those disciplines, without you following a simple, basic system, that I'm going to share with you, again, it's not my stuff, I nicked it off Jeff, and without you following that simple system, it ain't easy.